Hey everybody, welcome to Two Angry Geeks. I'm your host, Louis Perry, and my returning co-host,
what up? I am Ali Montgomery. Sorry I've been gone for so long. Hey, gas is expensive. That's all I gotta say.
Everything good with your accident?
Yes.
Worried?
Yes, I'm good.
All right, good. Well, first off, I want to wish everybody a happy Free Comic Book Day. I hope you went out to your favorite comic book store, grabbed your pull list. Ours, Modern Myths and Legend.
I would have, but someone wanted me to do a podcast, so hopefully my comic book store will be open by the time we're out of here.
Anyway, I did go to my comic book store, Modern Myths and Legends in Northampton, Massachusetts. You want to bring up some pictures of today's event? The Blue Beetle. And there's the Enchantress, and there's the line to get into it. All right. So, you didn't go to your comic book store yet for Free Comic Book Day.
No, I haven't.
You're a poser. You're a poser.
No, I'm not a poser.
You're a poser.
Okay, for people that know me, they know I put all my money into my comic book drawings, my comic book artwork. So, I buy my pencils, I buy my paper. Like I said, that's why I put most of my focus on. So, I buy comic books. Down the line, every once in a while, I go to a comic book shop and I'll get some comic books, So, you had like a Batman comic book. Worst come to worst, I did steal his shit. I don't mind.
All right, we're going to do a new thing here on the show. Last week, of course, we bring in new artists. We do have Artist of the Week, but we also want to bring you Cosplayer of the Week. This week's cosplayer is Miss Evelyn Bell. Check out Domino. Can you bring up Domino? Look at her Domino. I love
Not
the
that
gun.
That Domino.
I love the gun. I would love to know if she made that gun. Look at that gun. That's badass. That's what that is. That is a badass picture. All right, guys, can you bring up Catwoman? There's her Catwoman. Any thoughts?
I looked at her profile. She said she's married, so I gotta be nice. I don't know what the husband looked like, so I would say, good job, Evelyn.
Yeah, thank you. Now, our Artist of the Week is Mr. J.B. Williams.
J.B.
Can you bring up his stuff? The Great Mouse Detective? Look at that. He needs to be working for Disney.
Now, here the funny thing is, when you said Mouse Detective, you were saying Disney. I completely, and I feel bad because one of my favorite Disney movies, I would think of Mickey Mouse. And so I'm like this. I'm like, oh wow, he did Mickey Mouse. Well, that's cool. Everything. Then I'm like, okay, Mickey Mouse, that's cool. And but you were talking about it. Also, I'm like, hold up. The Great Mouse Detective. Oh,
absolutely, guys, bring that back up for a second. I just have to look at this again. Look at that. He needs to be working in animation today. Look at the colors. That is just incredible.
Do we know if JB done any commission work or?
I don't know, JB. If you do commission work, please let us know. We can get your name out there, and shit, we'll buy some stuff, please.
Hey,
please.
The Great Mouse Detective for sale. Definitely, I'll buy it.
And now we also want to mention Cool Nerd Things, Mr. Justin Bigby. Jeremy Stoner Courtney asked us to mention you guys. Check out his website. He does some. Bring up his website. There you go. Look at that. He does some cool stuff. Check it out. Old comic books, he makes it into pop art. What do you think?
It's a lot of wood.
A lot of wood? It's like paper.
No, JB, Justin Bigby. Good job, man. And definitely want to check it out.
All right, before we get into our bitching and moaning, we do have a question.
He gonna get into bitching and moaning.
I want to talk about Spider-Man, and I want to talk about Sellers, too. If that's in part 2 or part 1. All right, I don't know yet, but I want to talk about Sellers, and I do want to talk about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm a little upset about that. But first, let's get to the question of the week from Charisma Freeman. We know Charisma. She's a longtime friend of the show, longtime friend of both of ours.
I love how you talk about the longtime friend of the show, like this show been been on since.
The new viewers don't know that. So be quiet.
They did when they see video or still in single
digits. All right, well, Charisma has 2 questions for us. One is, how do you feel about comic book TV shows compared to the comics themselves? Is there any show like Arrow, S.H.I.E.L.D., or Smallville that you like the most? The reason why I said Smallville is because the last couple seasons lacked.
Right? Don't hate on Clark.
No, I don't. Out of all of them, no. Charisma, to answer your question, right now I love Arrow. Arrow is the best show on TV.
I will say this about Arrow, which surprised me. I remember me, you were talking about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
When Arrow first was coming out, and I heard about it, and I didn't care. I really didn't care. I was like this, whatever.
Oh, I was like a rabid dog, if you remember, right? I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, like this. You were talking about, you were shaking about it. Me, I was like this. It's CW about, little heartthrob tweens, that you got the buff, brooding dude, and a very pretty, frail female. And, but I was like this. So I really didn't care. So, but then all of a sudden we saw it and, like, we were texting like madmen.
Oh, we still do every Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, every Wednesday. I try to watch the show and Lewis just interrupts me like, do you see it? Like this. What? I'm watching Steam ML kick ass right now.
But the best, I think the best shows, I'm going to step off my reservation for a moment too. The best shows that translated from comic book to TV.
We talked about this?
Yes, we did. I'm going to say the best shows are actually Wonder Woman from the 1970s. Can you bring that up? Season, any season. Okay. That.
Look at that plywood.
George Reeve, Superman. And now I'm stepping off the reservation, The Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby. What do you think was a good translation from page to TV?
Well, wasn't there some issue with Incredible Hulk when they actually changed the name?
Yes,
What
yes.
was it?
They actually changed
The main
Bruce Banner
to David Banner? Or
because...
They didn't want to get mixed up with...
No. They said
really?
it was... Yes, well, don't forget, this came out in the 70s. And the studio, CBS, had said that the name Bruce was too feminine. And they didn't want a feminine lead character. They won't be able to get away with that crap today. No way. And that's why they changed.
Okay, I'll pick mine. Definitely. I can never get into Wonder Woman. I would never enjoy her. I would say Flash.
John Wesley Shipp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like I said, I'm keep my finger crossed for the new one. I'm not sure. Still think the dude should do some P90X. Just my. I know we talked about this.
Lean and mean. He's got to be fast.
Lean and mean. I get it. Lean and mean. Okay, I got you. Lean and mean. Do some crunches. So, what I say the Flash, and Jennifer I'll say Wonder Woman. I did watch some of the episodes, but I mean, I was a little young to remember it all. I still crack up every time I see the spin.
Well, she did it in Justice League Unlimited.
Yes, I know. Okay.
All right, and she has another part of her question. Boy, that is a bit too much charisma. I'm kidding.
How do you think? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off this up. How do you think? What's her name? Gato's going to do?
I think she's going to do fantastic. I know she's been in the gym, and I think she's going to be absolutely
Has she been in the
fantastic.
gym or has she been in the gym? I mean,
No, she's
I'm
gonna do
sorry,
great.
yoga don't count as bodybuilding.
She's going to do great as Wonder Woman.
I think she will do great. I mean, I'm just saying she needs don't be like a little twig and whatnot, like this. What?
All right, Charisma's second part. If someone was a new comic book reader, where would you suggest reading? Is there any author or story that she might read?
You better at this than I am.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't buy comics as much as I used to. I would say, we talked about. I said Nightfall. You can find like the.
Yeah, I would suggest that you get the trades. Go out and get a trade paperback. Right now in the DC Universe New 52, I personally recommend Aquaman. Go out, buy yourself the trade.
Can I just say Aquaman was slept on by a lot of folks. Does it still go on? Did they cancel the series?
Oh, it's still going. He's got a second book. He's got
Okay,
Aquaman,
good.
Aquaman and the others.
Because they really slept. I mean, I get the but keep in mind, no one really think about how much of the world is made of water.
That's why he's the king of the seven seas.
And you got some dude that, didn't they say he's more stronger in water than he is?
No, he's actually stronger out of the water.
Out of the water. Okay, correction, out of the water.
Okay.
Supposedly he's stronger than Superman, maybe.
No, not to that point. It's in the water he's strong, but out of the water, of course, because when you're in the water, okay, you go in the water, you train, bring some weights in the water, they're heavy.
Yeah.
When you come out, they're going to be lighter.
Yeah.
That's why he's stronger out of the water.
Either way, I mean.
Anyway, Charisma, get some trades. Get some trade paperbacks. The hardcovers, get some of the soft covers. Just pick one out. If you don't like it, go to Modern Myths and Legends. They have a complete wall of trades. You can trade, you can go there, you can get the trade paperbacks, read what you want, and then trade them back in. Find something that's good.
I would say since you're into, I'm guessing you're into Arrow and Shield. I would say, I'm not sure if Shield have a whole trade.
Maybe, well, Marvels are the essentials, where DC has Showcase. But now with the new 52 universe, they do have some hardcovers. Can you guys pull some up from my collection, some of the Showcase? Okay, yep, there's the Atom, that's Showcase, and there's the 2 Aquaman hardcovers. Right there.
Yeah, they're more plywood.
All right. Now for some bitching.
Keep going, bitch. I'm just
No, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about sellers. What I mean by sellers is people at flea markets, people on eBay, people at tag sales. Listen, you don't have $1 million. Comic books, pop culture, it's not get rich quick. If you're going to put a price tag on an action figure and you're going to put $25, $50, make sure a couple things. First, make sure that the board is there. Make sure it's sealed. Not that you resealed it, okay? No. Not that you resealed it. Just make sure the packaging is in great condition.
I read it 12 times.
I know.
And
make sure the package is in good condition.
In order the number, I wrote in the middle of the crease because
Exactly.
I couldn't find any paper.
Exactly. If you're going to sell a comic book and you go on eBay, okay, make sure you know what grade the comics is. If you're going to sell a comic book at your flea market, make sure, don't get a Green Lantern number 85 drawn by Neil Adams and Dennis O'Neil, and you see on eBay that a 9.0, which is absolutely perfect, oh my god, this book is worth hundreds and thousands of dollars, that you're going to go to that flea market and sell that, because you're not. The book that you have is probably in maybe fine to good condition, and you're only looking at a couple dollars. Please, make sure you know what you're doing before you sell something, because a true collector, they're going to get they're going to get pissed off. They're not going to buy it. And then your item, your product, is still going to be sitting on your shelf.
Like I said, I would just say, I mean, we talked about that. You more so than me, because I'm one of those guys. I'm more buying the artwork than the storyline. And so, I know you called me a couple of times on the phone, because you had some people that were trying to, I remember one guy trying to sell something to you, like
Mr. Miracle. Mr. Miracle
yes,
#1. I
yes.
found it at a flea market, and I picked it up. The guy had like $85 on it, and the staples completely bent over. I'm like, I give you 10. Oh, you looked it up in this book, and he opens up a wizard
Okay.
of all things, and right there it says that's in good condition.
No, it doesn't.
And just yesterday, I stopped at another flea market. This lady had 3 boxes. 3 boxes.
Oh, how did that turn out?
Oh, that one lady, we didn't go. She sold them. She sold them before Jeremy and I got there. Jeremy's another character on the show that you're going to meet. We're all characters.
Well, Jeremy also, he's so...
You're going to be buying some books from Jeremy.
Okay, there's a book that... Oh, scared the hell out of me. Okay. Is the first issue that first appearance of Black Panther.
Yep.
And the person want. I'm not gonna say how much the person wants.
Our comic book broker, our comic book finder is he's working the deal out for Ali.
Yeah, so I might be the proud owner of the first appearance of the Black Panther, which would be awesome.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a little break. Please stay tuned for episode 2. We do have time constraints on YouTube and on Facebook, and come right back for episode 2, part 2.
Look at that plywood.
Thanks.